Hi guys. Good morning. I quickly want to talk about what transpired between my sister and her madam, the lady that murdered her. Because a lot of stories has been going around both on the internet and you know like that. I just need to clear the air. Let me state actually what happened because people tend to talk about things they really know nothing about these days a lot. So my sister started working with that lady earlier last year. Previously, she have learned her fashion and designing from somewhere else, somebody else. Then the lady, the person that taught her initially, does not sew men's clothes. She decided that she wants to learn it and join to what she already know with some other designs she wanted to learn. That was how she went to this lady. It was my immediate younger sister that recommended her to this lady because my mom had just three of us, all girls. So she went to this lady, started working with her since earlier last year. At some point around May, um, my sister called me and complained bitterly. She said that the lady was accusing her of, she said, putting eyes, like having eyes on her boyfriend. I don't really get that. So after she complained, she told me she would stop going to that shop. She was really embittered about that because she had her fiancé. My sister was engaged before this lady took her life. So after she complained, she stopped going to the shop. A week plus after she stopped going to the shop, the madam came to our house by herself, came to apologize. She said she was sorry that it was somebody that was gossiping to her, just trying to spoil their relationship, that she should come back to work. So my sister called me and told me. I told her, before you go back there, go to your pastor because this lady, my sister, with the so-called boyfriend, attend with the so-called boyfriend to the madam, attend the same church. Actually, my sister and the boyfriend were choir members in that same church, while the madam in question was an usher in the church. Um, so I told her to talk to their pastor, let her call her to order, which she did. After that, they went back to work. There was no more complaint till December of last year. You know, the whole Christmas they spent the whole season in her shop together, sleeping in her shop just to make sure that they meet up with the load of work that she got. Season this thing. I know that the other girls in that shop, they were about 8 girls in her shop. All those girls from Ebonyi State. My sister was the only one that is from Anambra State in that shop. All of those girls ran away that December. It was my sister that stood by her, sleeping with her in the shop to make sure that they meet up with the demands that they got. After the season's work was done, by January, she called my sister and told her to stop coming to work. By that time, her other girls has returned. She told my sister to stop coming to work, which my sister called me and complained bitterly. She told me that so the goodness that this girl is supposed to do to her for helping her out around the season is to chase her out of her shop by January. Meanwhile, the other girls never came. The whole of that period, they were not there for her. It was only her that stood by her. And she really complained about that. She told me that the money she made for her during that season, he said at least she know how much that she made from the work she did for her that season. And this girl never thought it wise to buy my sister a bottle of Coke to say thank you. Rather, she would chase her out of her shop. So when she was lamenting, I just kept quiet. After she talked, I was like, I told you that Christmas, come and help me out in the small business I'm running. You said you are not coming, but definitely if you did, I must, there is no way you go empty-handed. You must go home with something. But nevertheless, it has happened. There is nothing you can do. The only thing you can do is just move on. Just forget whatever. Carry on with your own life. My sister had a machine in our house, which she do work, people bring work to her because already she has learned whatever. She was just waiting for the time that they agreed on to expire before she leaves. She do work from home. People bring work to her. And then while all that, she came home, started working. Just she stopped going to the ladies' shop. She started working from home full time because before she just work at night, in the morning she go to the girls' shop. She started working from home full time, and this girl, she was very angry first because her boyfriend confirmed to me that she was angry that my sister was working from home, that she felt like my sister were taking her customers. And first of all, the location of our shop is not close to our area where we stay. It's not. It's still the same town, but not close. Second of all, she's not even from here. She's from Izi, Ebonyi State. She came to my town, living in my town, working in my town, and nobody disturbs her. But my sister, who was from this same town, cannot work here in peace because she's threatened by her that she's taking her customers. So on that note, she called my sister around March, demanding that my sister should bring things. They were things she listed out my sister should bring to her shop. She said that when someone is passing out, she must bring those things: drinks, cake, cabin biscuits, wrapper, a lot of things, a lot of things. So after she gave her that list, she sent those lists to her. My sister said she's not going back there again. She's not doing any of those things. First, we paid for the agreement in full. She didn't allow her to spend the time they agreed upon and sent her away, treated her very badly. Now she's calling her to come back to her shop again with things because she wants to pass out. Already she has passed out. Somebody you sent out of your shop by January, you are calling her by March to come and bring drinks and other things to your shop. And on that note, she started threatening my sister, saying that she was going to kill her. A lot of things she said, a lot of things. I'm going to be playing the record of one of the threats because it was a whole lot of things she said. She was calling my sister for like 3 weeks, threatening her that she was going to kill her. And meanwhile, while she was talking, my sister was recording the whole thing, unknowing to her. My sister recorded every damn threat she made to her while they were on the phone. So this is one of the recordings. This is one of the recordings. Just listen. Hello. So this is one of it. You can hear her saying she's a chaff, she's a nobody, that she will so deal with her. She will make her run from this town that she actually thinks is her hometown, that she will make her run from the town. You will hear her voice saying it in the background. And while all that was going on, my immediate younger sister got to know about it through somebody that overheard her threatening or what she would do to my sister. The person now happens to be a classmate to my immediate younger sister. So it was the person that called my sister into the matter and told her about it. So my sister called our last born Kosi and was asking her, "You mean all these things were happening and you didn't tell me? Meanwhile, I'm the one that recommended you to go work with this girl." So that was how my sister called this girl and told her that she would like to talk with her. That she heard that she's having issues with my other sister Kosi, and she would want to know what happened, what the problem is all about. She said she's not coming to our house. But before that time, our house was literally her home. She sleeps in our house, eats in our house, there is no passing day that she doesn't branch by our house. A passing day, because even when they are going to work, they are going together. She will dress up, come and meet my sister, then they will now live together to her shop where they work. So she said she was not coming to our house. She said that that if she really wants to talk to her, she should meet her up somewhere. Which my sister agreed. She agreed she would meet her up wherever she choose, wherever location, whichever location of her choice. Let her just tell her, and that was what she did. She told her, gave her the location close to where she's staying. She was staying. My sister went there with my other sister. My immediate younger sister is heavily pregnant, even still now. As of that time, she was also pregnant. So, we know women and their pregnancy, all the things that come along with pregnancy. So she was not even like, she wasn't even strong, but she just had to. She went there, and when she got there, she looked for a place and sat down and started asking the lady, what happened between you and my sister? What is the problem? What is the challenge? And this girl busted out. She said they are conspiring against her. And she was like, how do you mean conspiring against you? I came here literally to talk to you. What do you mean by I'm conspiring against you? And while my sister was talking, she removed her slippers. I mean, my immediate younger sister that was pregnant, she removed her slippers and landed it on her stomach. The heel that she was wearing, she threw it direct on her stomach, knowing that it will injure her, which the thing really injured her badly. She went to the hospital because of that, just to get treated. While all that was going on, she was still calling my other sister, the one that she killed, and she was still threatening her as of that time. My other sister was like, in one of the conversations, my sister was telling her, like, you are even still talking. You are still talking. That my elder sister, that you threw something at her stomach, knowing she's pregnant. You didn't even like bother to find out how she's doing, whether she's okay. And she said that she should count herself lucky. I mean, the joy that killed my sister told my sister, Kosi, the one that she killed, that my immediate younger sister, Bere, should count herself lucky that it ended with her just throwing slippers at her. That what she really wanted to do was stab her direct in the stomach with a bottle. That the time she threw that in, they were trying to, they didn't know when she broke a bottle, but they are just lucky that while she was trying to do that, she remembered that her pastor told her that if she's not careful, that she would kill somebody. I think I'll have to play that video still so that you hear what she said here. So I will have to fast forward the recording to the exact place she was talking about, the bottle she wanted to stab my sister direct on her stomach. Because I'm trying to make this video as short as it can be. So I guess you guys heard everything. I guess this thing happened like it was after 4 days of this particular incident that she killed my sister. She called her to her shop. She said she wants them to reconcile, let them talk over whatever issue they were having. My sister fell for that trap. She dressed up from our home, even though my immediate younger sister advised her not to try such. I guess she trusted her so much. Sometimes it's not good to trust that way. She trusted her to that extent, dressed up, and went to that shop, unknowing to her that they've already planned out what they want to do to her. The lady with her other girls, the with her other students, when my sister got there, thank God that my immediate younger sister followed her. Aside from that, there is no way we could have tell what happened in that shop that day. My when they got there, her girls, about four of them were present in the shop that day. They held my sister down and she stabbed her too. She stabbed her with a scissors somewhere here, which the autopsy states that that stabbing went direct to her heart. She stabbed her to death. Immediately she stabbed her, she picked the scissors that she stabbed her with and picked one more scissors from her shop and ran to the police station while my sister was struggling with her life. She ran to the police station, went and told them that my sister was trying to attack her, that she stabbed her in self-defense. Minutes later, my sister gave up while in the hospital. I still remember vividly that she had her name in her mouth until she passed. She kept calling her name, Joy, you could do this to me. Joy, you could do this to me. The doctors couldn't help her. They couldn't. Nobody could help her at that point because it was just too much. It was too much. So guys, this is what happened. This is what happened. Why I'm making this video is because of the stories that's been going around. I just hope that people will stop lying against the dead. I just hope. Because they were saying that my sister was snatching her husband. First of all, that lady was not married. She was not married and she knew my sister was engaged. I would say that she killed my sister out of jealousy and envy. That was what made this girl to kill my sister. Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys.